Hello, Tony Books here at my personal training studio, The Body House at 333 Sand Lane on Staten Island. So come check us out. Come take a class. We'd love to have you. I jogged here from home today. It's about a 2 mile jog, and it is hot out there. Hot. If you're watching this on July 20th, 2015, and you have some things to do outside, please stay hydrated. Be careful. It is very hot out there. And I'm not a big fan of running at all. And the reason I ran was because I rode my bike here this weekend. My wife took me home. She gave me a ride home because we had some errands to do and I didn't have time to ride my bike back home. So I jogged here with the intention of riding my bike back home, and which I will do. Which brings to mind why we do certain things that we do. First of all, I am not a fan of running. I used to be a fan of running, not a big fan of running at all. So I'm from the mindset that says running sucks. But I will tell you this, I am definitely the type of personality that's going to do what I have to do. And that's my theme for today. Do what you got to do. I have about 8 things, count them, 8 things that I have been procrastinating on that I need to get done. And today I'm making it D-Day, the day that the buck stops. I got to get it done. Got to make a couple phone calls, got to make a couple appointments. A couple of things I'm going to say are going to have to disappoint some people that I have relationships with. But you know what? It's just the way it is. And unfortunately, many of us will put things off and put things off and put things off until they explode in our faces and you can no longer ignore them. Well, you know, it's human nature. Or maybe it's my human nature. I don't know. Because I don't think I'm a procrastinator by nature, but it's just that life becomes overwhelming sometimes. I mean, you got to go to work, you got to take care of your kids, you got to pay your bills, you got to feed yourself, you got to feed other people, you got obligations. It's very easy for stuff to just get by the wayside and for us to ignore it. Like Oprah Winfrey once said, first the universe whispers to you, and if you don't listen, it starts speaking loud, and then it starts yelling at you. If you don't pay attention, it starts knocking you upside the head. So the real key is, at some point in time, you have to get to the point where you say, you know what, enough is enough. I have this huge anchor on my back that I have to get off. I'll tell you a quick story. There was a heavyweight champion runner who would go and he would run past a man with a dog, and the dog was always howling. And one day he finally stopped and he asked the man, he said, "Why is the dog howling?" He said, "Well, the dog is howling because he's sitting on a nail." So the boxer says, "Well, why doesn't he just get up off the nail?" And the man says he won't get up off the nail because it's not hurting him enough for him to get off it. It's just hurting him enough for him to howl about it. So today is the day you stop howling. I'm going to stop howling about certain things. I'm going to get some stuff done today. Join me with that. Believe me, you're going to find some inner strength that you did not know that you had once you make that phone call, make that appointment, make that payment, reach out and speak to that person, whoever you need to speak to. Whatever it is you need to do, clean out that drawer, straighten up the yard. Join me today in getting that stuff done. All right, so in the meantime, as always, remember, put your heart and soul in your goal and be well.